Number one, what's your inner beauty? What is your inner beauty? Message number one. You have a lot of growth in your life. Despite the negativity that has surrounded you in the past, despite the misfortunes that you've experienced, you don't allow it to stop your growth. Your inner beauty is resilience. Your inner beauty means that though things in the past have happened, though things have been stolen from you or taken from you, though you've felt assaults against you from others, your inner beauty involves moving beyond that, reaching greater heights, right? The trees going up to the clouds. Your inner beauty is all about not giving up. It's all about staying determined. It's all about bouncing back, right? It's all about that, being able to, if you think of this is this gross example, but if you think of a worm, they can regenerate themselves, right? They can grow back. It's kind of like that. It's like you can always regenerate yourself despite things that have happened. And despite that, you trust your heart, right? You trust your gut. You trust that to lead you to the best thing for you. So people see you as resilient. They find it beautiful that you don't give up. They find it beautiful that you trust in yourself. After experiences in the past, now you finally trust yourself, right? You give a presence that's very, it's surprising to people because it's not common to see somebody who's so confident within their own intuition and who's resilient and doesn't let things get them down, right? It stands out to people. That kind of thing stands out to them and they admire it. What do people find innerly beautiful about you? If you'd like to get your Samhain or Halloween special reading, now is a great month to get it. So go on naomitarot.com and order that. It is any service that I will offer on there that you can order. That wasn't the right way to phrase it, but whatever. Or you can order a minimum of 2 tarot questions. If you do tarot, you've got to do 2, but everything else you can get 1 of. All right, so what is innerly beautiful about you? Message number 2. The fox. Okay, so that talks about deception, it talks about trickery, it talks about trying to fool somebody, it talks about, the deceiver, right? But after that, we got the dog, right? You're not this type of person, right? So I think this is there are people in this world like this because we're talking about something good about you, right? There are people in this world like this, but you appear like this. So you're in a world of foxes, you're the dog. You're loyal. You're trusting, you're faithful, right? People really appreciate how is a trustworthy and loyal friend. You're somebody that they can go to and say their problems to. They feel stability when they're with you. They think it's such a beautiful quality how secure they feel with you. They feel stability, security, trustworthiness, loyalty, and sometimes that can get you taken advantage of by foxes, right? The fox can come and take advantage of the dog, right? If it's a little dog, the fox could kill it, right? And I'm not saying that's going to happen literally to you, but figuratively that could happen, right? But if the dog is big, it can scare away the fox, right? So we don't have to use this as actual literal metaphors, but right, the dog's spirit. If the dog's spirit is strong enough, the dog can overcome the fox. The dog can overcome the deception of the fox when it has a strong, determined spirit of loyalty, of trustworthiness, and faithfulness. But what's the number one thing I say on my channel? Boundaries. With your positive, beautiful qualities of being trustworthy, of being faithful, of being loyal, you must maintain boundaries, because if you're too trusting and too faithful and too loyal, you get taken advantage of, right? So you give the people this feeling of togetherness, of home, of structure, of faith, of courage, of feeling so at peace and secure with you. But you also have to remember what feeling people give you as well. That's a beautiful quality, but you have to know when to say no. You have to know when not to trust those bad people around you. And this can be a very beautiful quality. Message number 3, Samhain season. What do you need to know that is most beautiful about your inner self, your inner soul? What do people find most beautiful about you? What do you find most beautiful about yourself? Or what do you need to recognize about yourself as most beautiful within, not without, inner self, not outside, right? Because this is Samhain season. It's about introspection and the soul. It's not about how you look, right? So message number 3. What is most beautiful about your soul, your inner self? And if you'd like your own Samhain reading, go to my website. I have all these services that I offer, and I'm going to be doing the readings on Halloween night on Sunday, all day and all night. So order your readings now. You have to order a minimum, though, of 2 tarot questions if you do tarot. All other services, you can do 1, just to let you know. All right. What's going on? What is most beautiful for this person, number 3? What's most beautiful within them, not without, within? Okay, so the snake the stork, the key, and the dog, right? You are somebody who is very knowledgeable, wisdom, worldly. The stork talks about traveling to far off places. The snake can be negative, like it means calamities, but it also means wisdom. That's originally what it meant. It means wisdom and knowledge. And the dog talks about like a curiosity, a loyalty, a faithfulness, right? And the key to wisdom. You are faithful to this pursuit of wisdom. You are faithful to the pursuit of wisdom, and you have the key to knowledge about places beyond, right? Places beyond. And you've seen beautiful things and beautiful people and beautiful places, and you could write a whole story about it. You have a lot of wisdom about the bad people and the good people in life. You have wisdom. You have wisdom about that. You have truth about that. You've seen and done a lot of things. People see you as this worldly, mysterious individual. Like, what have they been up to, right? People look at you and they say, So you actually hold a lot of Scorpio energy. Either you have a Scorpio ascendant, I happen to. You have a Scorpio moon or a Scorpio sun. You've got it in a major placement in your chart. You may have it in Venus and Mars, but I'm seeing more ascendant moon or sun. Because there's some kind of penetrating, worldly type of you've done it all, old soul energy you give off. And people are so piqued by that. They're so interested by it. And they think it's such an attractive, beautiful quality. It's this aspect to your personality that is so fascinating, right? It seems like you've done a lot, right? And you know your shit, right? You've seen the good and you've seen the bad. Wisdom, the snake, truth, beauty, freedom, love. You've seen it all, right? And you know, you don't know it all because nobody knows it all. Everybody is learning through life, but you've seen a lot, right? And they admire that. They think that that's really, really attractive. All right, so that is your reading. I will talk to you guys later. Happy Samhain season. Bye.